Hi everybody, I just got back from the Bay Area Realtors Network, and they had actually brought in the appraisal manager for the Galveston County Appraisal District, and I felt like this was very important to share with y'all. First off, just so you know, he protests his taxes every single year, which is what y'all should be doing. If you ever have a problem and you need some help with that, holler at me. I can get you some comps for the area. They do it based on neighborhood and their values. So that's always super important. We had some cool sponsors today. It was Taylor Morris, Cheryl Federal, Amico. We're sure grateful for their sponsorship and helping us communicate to the community out here. Wanted to share with you, sorry, I got to put my glasses back on. I know there's a reflection, but I felt like this is important. So what we found out is that the state comes to the county every 2 years, and they have to be, there's a grace period of which the properties have to be 95% or better based on their expected taxes for your area. Very complicated, but the bottom line is the state determines how much taxes we have to pay. More importantly, the people that control that are your state comptrollers. So it's super important that you're voting so you understand that that person that you voted in as your state comptroller determines your taxes. Everybody thinks it's the counties, and it's actually not. It's the state comptroller that tells each of the counties how much money they should be collecting. And we have to, as Galveston County, which is where I'm out of, they specifically state that you've got to be 75% of what they require. Pretty cool information. They also shared, as many of you already know, the homestead exemption is now available to us immediately after purchase, which is really pretty cool because in the past you had to wait the entire year. Now this isn't new, it's been going on for a couple of years, but it's important if you don't know that, that you want to be aware and get your homestead done. It used to be $25,000 for a homestead exemption, moved up to $40,000, and we're hoping, based on our conversation with him today, that Troy out of Galveston County Appraisal District, that it's going to move to 60%. So we're really hoping for that. That helps keep all of us with more exemptions, right? Also, I wanted to mention that when you protest your taxes and you do it online, that is considered your first protest, as if you went into the office and sat down with an appraiser. If you protest past that, then when you go in to talk to the board, to the taxing authorities, you're actually going to be speaking to the board. So you need to be prepared. It's important that you take photos. So for instance, those people that had that terrible freeze, pipes busting, all of that, you need to take in, anytime you've got repairs, you need to take in photos so that they can see what you're talking about and that they can help reduce that. Now, the other thing I found out about is they actually go by the permitting office to determine who's done what to their homes in the last year, and then they tax accordingly. Also, I found out it doesn't matter if you add a pool to your home and you spend $75,000, $50,000, $100,000 on the improvement of your backyard with the pool and all that. They usually will not give you that kind of tax increase. They usually only give around starting at $5,000 up to $12,500. So that's kind of nice to know. If you're putting in a pool in your backyard, your taxing value will only go up a certain amount. Very important. Please fight your taxes. It's so important. It helps all of us as we're dealing with our taxes. Thanks so much, Houston Realty team. Christina Osborne, always here to help. Anything you need, just give us a holler. Thank you. Bye-bye.